Good afternoon. So I have been away for a while, as in probably months. I got into a rough spot after some bad weigh-ins and kind of gave up and ended up getting back to 133.3 kilos. So I didn't come back for a while, but I've been back on track for about 3 months now, and I weighed in today at 119.55, so that's nearly 14 kilos lost in 3 months. So I've done quite well there. I'm a bit of a mess because it's windy and I've just walked 6 k's, so I'll be showing any relevant photos at the end. I'll just add it on. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Last weekend, I think it was last weekend, I completed a 5k fun run walk. I got in I think it was 55 minutes and 35 seconds, something like that. I'll put the time there at the end as well. I did it with my cousin and her daughter, and I took Lachlan along in his pram. My goal time was actually 1 hour 15 minutes, because when I first started training for it, I could only do 15-minute Ks per K, so I had that as my goal, but we ended up doing it in under the hour, so I was very happy about that. I'm training for next year. Hopefully I'll be able to run in it. Hopefully. I've been adding some small jogs to my exercises now. I've also been doing some weights. I've got some dumbbells at home that I've been using. So yeah, that's my gossip so far. I haven't really been doing a lot. I've cut out a lot of junk food. Oh, my hair's such a mess. Right, this is quite embarrassing, but well, it is what it is. So a lot of fruit and veggies. I like having smoothies in the morning for my breakfast, and there's a lot of like vegetables and meat for dinner. Yeah, there is a lot less takeaways. I still eat takeaways, otherwise I'd give up, because let's face it, I'm used to takeaways, but I'm slowly cutting them out even more, if that makes sense. I'm losing weight by doing a calorie deficit. So for those of you that don't know what that is, that's eating less than what your body needs I have a 500 calorie deficit, but at the same time, because I'm still feeding Lachlan sometimes, I don't go under 1800 calories. Well, a couple under, like 1790, something like that, but I tend to stick around 1800 to 2000, and that has me losing at least a kilo a week, which is 2.2 pounds. So yeah, I've had a couple of stalls where I didn't lose for a couple of weeks, but then the other weeks I've made up for that as well. I also forgot to say I injured my hip. I can't remember what the doctor called it, the nerve in the hip, and I was having a lot of trouble walking, and I heard it the week before the marathon. So I went to the doctor, and she's like, yes, you can do the marathon, but you got to remember to stretch, warm up, and take it easy. So I did that, and on the morning of the marathon, I woke up sick, and I'm talking headache, blocked nose, and I so did not want to do it. My muscles are hurting, and because we'd paid $70 to enter it, and I didn't want to waste the money, so at that point the goal of it was to just complete it. I had a sore hip. I felt absolutely horrible, but I just wanted to complete it, and I did it well under what the time was that I expected it to be. So yeah, I was quite ecstatic about that. And Lachlan didn't cry for once. When I take him for a walk, he usually cries a lot, and it makes me look really, well, it made me feel like really embarrassed, because these people look at you like, do something, and we're halfway on a walk and he starts crying randomly. I still have the lingering cough, so if I cut in and out, it's just because I needed to stop to cough. So yeah, it's a lovely day here. As I said, I just walked the 6Ks. I was having a really bad morning, because it was the photo day for the kids at school, and I booked in so Lachlan could go and have a photo with Troy, which was all good. And we were running late because the kids were running all separate directions while I'm trying to get them out the door. And then what happened was we got stuck in traffic, and I'm thinking we're going to be so late, and we made it by like 2 minutes, which wasn't bad, but they were running late anyway, so we had plenty of time before our turn, which gave Lachlan time to get into mischief and Troy time to run around and get into the mode of not listening. And then so we get them into the room for the photos, and she did Troy first, and then she did Lachlan. They were both fine separately, but once you try to get them in a photo together, that's it. It was a disaster, and and Lachlan was starting to cry and throw himself around. They even tried putting me on a seat, leaning back, holding Lachlan and Troy beside him, and that didn't work either. Lachlan was throwing the biggest hissy fit. So yeah, and then I went to go shopping, and my bank app was not working at all, so I couldn't see what money I had where, because I don't usually keep my money in my main account. I've always been like that. So I went to transfer the money, but the banking app was down all morning until this afternoon, so that was frustrating. So I went and I got Mum a coffee, and I got myself a mocha frappe, which is naughty, I know. I don't usually have them anymore. But yeah, I was very stressed out by that point, so I just wanted some coffee and chocolate, and just a mocha frappe sounded like a good idea. So I got myself one of those, and I took Mum a cappuccino home, which she enjoyed, I'm guessing, because she likes coffee. And then I was thinking to myself, because I'd calmed down by then, I was feeling good, I was feeling happy, and I was looking outside, and it was just so beautiful outside, and I'm like, instead of wasting the day, you could be going for a walk outside. So I was like, Mum, I'm going out. I'm going for a walk. And I ended up, well, I did the 6Ks. I stopped to take photos so I could add it on here. And instead of coming back, because I walk along a track by the harbour, and instead of coming along like fully back that way, I went up to the shop and I got a bottle of water and an apple because I was feeling very hot after that. We're in spring now, so yeah. And that's where you see me now. I gotta go pick up number 1 of 2 children in a few minutes, so I will be doing that, and I will edit this afternoon so then it can go onto YouTube tonight. And I will keep while I'm on the subject, I've also started a diploma in nutrition to help myself with the nutritional part of losing weight. So there's another thing I've been doing lately. So I will keep you up to date with that, and we will see you next time. Bye. Just a quick note, I did not I can't find my starting weight picture of the scales, so that's not in there, but there is the one where I finally got under 120, which I was really excited about. So that's added in there, as well as a compilation of different photos that I have been doing over the last few months. Okay, so I'll catch you next time. Bye.